said they didn't know where they've taken her, which suggested more than one person, so not the boyfriend in a blind rage. Then the phone cut out abruptly. "One of our kids," said Morrow. "Yeah, the English accent sounded posh, kinda drawly. Can't be that common up here." "CCTV of the phone box in Central Station?" "Asked for it and it's on its way." "Good. Send me the audio of the call. Notify the chief's office. They'll set a meeting." "Yes, ma'am." And then McCarron was gone. She shut the door and turned on her computer. It booted up slowly. She felt her customary cheerful serotonin spark, as she did every morning now, at the thought of following Roxanna Fuentecilla, but corrected her chemical self. There was no footage today. Roxanna was missing. She felt as if her favourite show had been cancelled. The case had become a soap opera for her. A story with a lot of money and super good-looking people doing fun things and having arguments. Fuentecilla herself was hilariously argumentative. She was from Madrid, from a rich family who'd squandered a fortune. For a number of reasons, not all of them her fault, Fuentecilla had been left penniless and seemed to be trying to set up some sort of mysterious criminal scam involving £7 million of someone else's money. She was supposed to be keeping a low profile, but it was always smashing jars in shops that incurred her wrath, shouting at her boyfriend in the supermarket, or bawling in Spanish at other parents outside the school for parking irresponsibly. Her relationship with her live-in boyfriend was stormy. Though not actually known to be violent, it seemed inevitable that it would be. Fuentecilla had issues in the area of dispute resolution. Still, £7 million was serious money, suggesting she was working with serious people. Morrow shouldn't have warm feelings about her. The desktop resolved on screen. Doleful, she glanced at the fresh files of CCTV. She usually clicked on them first, but there was no point today. Opening her email instead, she found the emergency call file already there. She plugged in her earphones, clicked, and listened. It was a child's voice, a posh English accent. They spoke calmly at first, the sound almost drowned out by the background hum of the station. When the operator asked them to spell Roxanna Fuentecilla, they did so fluently, and gave her home address and postcode without hesitation. "She's been missing since yesterday morning," the caller said. "I'm worried she's been killed or something." At the word killed, they faltered and were breathless for the rest of the call. The operator asked if the caller knew where Fuentecilla might have gone. I don't know where they've taken her." The operator asked again, "Can you give me your name and address?" But this time the caller hung up. Morrow felt sure it was one of the kids. She remembered the bakery incident. Not the boy. Please, not that wee boy. Police Scotland only went into the bakery to find out what had happened, because Fuentecilla was taken from there to accident and emergency in an ambulance. Suspected broken ankle, really just a very bad sprain. Morrow and her team had watched the CCTV from behind the counter over and over, just for entertainment. Mother and son coming in, boy cowed, mother furious, he must have done something very bad. Roxanna bought and paid for a Victoria sponge cake, pulled it out of the box, and hit him in the face with it. Mother and son stood laughing at each other in the shop, bits of cake dropping off his cheeks onto the tiled floor. Then the boy wiped a big lump off his cheek and hit her back, and she laughed so hard that she slipped on the cream-splattered tiles, fell over, and hurt herself. Morrow thought of his cream and jam-smeared face, of laughter tears rolling down his cheeks. Not that wee boy, please. McCarron was at her office door. "We've got the film from Central. I can't send it to you without compressing it. Do you want to just come?"